Today we're going to show you how to can cucumbers in a water bath to make chips or spear dill pickles. This is a really quick and easy recipe, and there's not a lot of ingredients for you to preserve your cucumbers for long food storage. This recipe makes 12 pints if you're doing chips and 5 quarts if you're doing spears. Hi, this is Faith with This and That Homestead. Okay, so today we're canning slicing cucumbers and dill cucumbers. It's just a mixture out of our garden, what we had ready at the time, and we wanted to go ahead and get them canned before they went bad. Okay, so here are some of the things you'll need. Okay, so if you're doing pints or quarts or chips or spears, it's the same recipe and the same process for all of it. Okay, so let's get started. You need to go ahead and slice up your cucumbers. The thickness is up to you, however you like it. If you're making the spears, you might want to cut it to the size of a pint, if that's what you're using. Okay, so you want your jars in your water bath, and you need to bring this to a simmer so it will sterilize your jars. And you want to put your lids and rings in another pan and simmer that so it will sterilize those. Okay, so now you need another pan so you can mix all the ingredients together. 1 quart of water. 1 quart of white vinegar, 3/4 cup of sugar, and 1/2 cup of canning salt. 3 tablespoons of pickling spice in a cheesecloth with it tied up. Okay, so now that we have all of the ingredients in the pan, we are going to simmer this for 15 minutes. Okay, so you want to get your hot jar and then pack in all your cucumbers. Put in your dill, either your dry dill or if you have some fresh dill, it doesn't matter, you can put that in. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and start filling your jar with the pan that you simmered with the pickling spice and leave a 1/4 inch headspace. Okay, so now you need to debubble, which I found that it's easier if you fill the jar up with the cucumbers halfway with your dill in there, and then put the water in halfway, and then go ahead and add more cucumbers to the jar, and then add more water. It makes the debubbling so much easier, because you want to get those cucumbers packed in there as much as possible. So at this point, you may need to either add water or take water out, because you want that 1/4 inch headspace. Okay, so now you need vinegar in a bowl and a paper towel, and you are going to get the vinegar on the paper towel and wipe the rim to get off any settlements that might have gotten on there. That way your lid will seal. Okay, so now you need your lid and your ring, and put your ring on finger tight. Okay, so you want to repeat this process and then put the jar into the hot water bath. The processing time is going to be the same if you're doing pints or quarts. The only difference is if you're doing chips or spears. Chips will be for 10 minutes and spears will be for 15 minutes. Okay, so you want about 1 inch to 2 inches of water above the lids and no less than 1 inch. At any time, if you noticed that the water level has dropped, you need at least 1 inch over the lids. You never want it to be lower than 1 inch, so you may have to add some water during the process. Okay, so if you do end up having to add water, make sure you add hot water. Okay, so you want to go ahead and bring this up to a boil, and once it starts boiling, you want to set your timer for 10 minutes for chips and 15 for spears. So our timer just went off, and so we're going to go ahead and take the jars out now. Okay, so don't worry about the water being on the lids, and you're going to want to let these sit for 24 hours. Then you can go ahead and take off the rings, wash down the jars, and then label and date it. If you had any lids that didn't seal, just go ahead and put those in the refrigerator and use those up. If you had any questions about anything, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we put out another video like this. We'll see you next time.